In a world where technology is advancing by leaps and bounds, a new era of productivity is emerging, one that challenges our imagination. Welcome to the fascinating universe of robotic heavy machinery, the mechanical giants that perform the work of 1,000 men. Imagine a construction site where the deafening sound of hammers and saws has been replaced by the gentle hum of electric motors. Where once there were hundreds of sweaty workers, now there are only a dozen operators comfortably seated in air-conditioned cabins, controlling giant robots that move mountains as if they were grains of sand. But how did we get here? The story of these impressive machines dates back to the early 21st century, when visionary engineers began dreaming of a future where brute strength would meet artificial intelligence. The result? A silent revolution that is transforming industries around the globe. Let's take a closer look at some of these mechanical giants. 1. Titan of Mines. Asterisk. Imagine an excavator the size of a 15-story building, with hydraulic arms capable of lifting 400 tons at once. This machine does the work of 500 miners in just one day. Interestingly, its design was inspired by the delicate movements of a spider, allowing for surprising precision for its colossal size. 2. The Sky Builder. A robotic crane that can raise 100-story structures in a matter of weeks. Equipped with laser sensors and high-precision GPS, it works day and night, without breaks for coffee or lunch. An intriguing fact, its programming includes automatic adjustments to compensate for even the most subtle vibrations caused by the wind. 3. The Farmer of the Future. A combination of tractor, planter, and harvester, all in one. This machine can cultivate fields the size of 1,000 football stadiums in just 24 hours. But here's the fascinating detail. It analyzes the soil in real time, adjusting the amount of seeds and fertilizer for each square meter. 4. Depth Master asterisk. A robotic submarine capable of building oil platforms 3,000 meters below the ocean's surface. It replaces entire teams of divers, working in conditions that would be lethal for humans. Fun fact, its skin is covered with sensors that mimic the sensory organs of a shark, allowing it to navigate with precision even in total darkness. 5. The Silent Demolisher. A robot specialized in demolition that can dismantle a 50-story skyscraper in just 1 week, separating and recycling 95% of the materials in the process. The most surprising thing, it does this so carefully that neighboring buildings don't even feel a vibration. But what do these technological advances mean for us, mere mortals? Well, the implications are as vast as the machines themselves. Demographically speaking, we are witnessing a seismic shift in the job market. Countries with aging populations, like Japan and Germany, are at the forefront of this revolution. With fewer young people entering the workforce, these nations are betting heavily on automation to keep their economies growing. On the other hand, in developing countries with large young populations, like India and Nigeria, there is a race to train the next generation of engineers and technicians capable of designing, operating, and maintaining these complex machines. It's a new space race, but this time, the goal is to conquer the land, not the sky. Here's an interesting fact. In 2023, for the first time in history, the number of industrial robots sold globally surpassed the number of cars sold. This gives an idea of the scale of this silent revolution. But not everything is rosy in the garden of automation. Critics point to the potential for mass unemployment and the growing inequality between those who have the skills to work with these machines and those who don't. Others argue that we are becoming overly dependent on technology, risking the loss of important traditional skills. However, proponents of this new industrial era paint a more optimistic picture. They envision a future where humans are freed from dangerous and repetitive tasks, allowing us to focus on more creative and fulfilling work. Furthermore, they argue that these machines are essential for tackling global challenges like climate change and resource scarcity. Speaking of climate change, here's an interesting twist. Many of these giant machines are being designed with sustainability in mind. For example, there are prototypes of electric excavators that not only emit no pollutants, but are also significantly quieter than their diesel counterparts. Imagine an open-pit mine where you can hear the birds singing, Another fascinating aspect is how these machines are changing our perception of time and space. Projects that once took decades can now be completed in months. Structures that seemed impossible to build are becoming a reality. The Great Wall of China took centuries to build. Today, a modern version could theoretically be erected in just a few years. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of these machines is their untapped potential. Scientists and engineers are just beginning to scratch the surface of what's possible. There are rumors of even more advanced machines being developed in secret labs around the world. Machines that can self-replicate, that can learn and adapt like living organisms, that can work in extreme environments like deep space or the Earth's core. Imagine a future where entire cities could be built in weeks, where deserts could be transformed into forests, where mountains could be moved to create new trade routes. Sounds like science fiction, maybe, but remember, just a century ago, the idea of a computer that fits in your pocket also seemed like science fiction. And here's a thought to keep you up at night. What if these machines keep evolving? What if one day they become so advanced that they can operate independently, make their own decisions, maybe even develop a form of consciousness? Are we creating servants or potential successors? As we move forward into this new technological frontier, deep, ethical and philosophical questions arise. What is the role of humans in a world where machines can do almost everything better than us? How will we maintain control over such powerful technologies? And, perhaps most importantly, how will we ensure that these machines are used for the benefit of all humanity, not just for the profit of a few? These are questions we'll have to face in the coming years and decades. The revolution of robotic heavy machinery is not just a matter of engineering or economics. It's a transformation that touches the core of what it means to be human and how we relate to the world around us. As we contemplate this both exciting and frightening future, one thing is certain: we stand at the threshold of a new era, an era where the boundaries between the possible and the impossible are constantly being redefined, an era where human imagination, amplified by the power of technology, can literally move mountains. And you, dear viewer, what do you think about all this? Are you excited about the possibilities or worried about the risks? What machine would you like to see developed? Maybe a robot that can clean the oceans, or a machine that can terraform Mars. The future is being written down, and each of us has a role to play in this evolving story. So, keep your mind open, question, explore, and above all, never stop marveling at the incredible potential of human creativity. If you want to keep exploring the mysteries and wonders of modern technology, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Every week, we dive into a new fascinating topic, uncovering the secrets behind the innovations that are shaping our world. Click the subscribe button now and join us on this journey into the future. See you in the next video.